On this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to stop your overthinking and how to master your mind so that you can achieve all of your goals and start living out your wildest dreams. So I'm going to be diving into 3 incredibly powerful resources and tools that have drastically changed my life and brought me from a really anxious, insecure, negative overthinker to the person that you see in front of you today. And now I just feel like for the most of my time, my mind is just like this nice little peaceful, open, beautiful place. So it took time and it took these resources, these tools to get me here. And I can't wait to share it with you so that it can hopefully help you transform your mind and your life as well. So you can start living out all the things that you're here on this planet to enjoy. So let's dive in. Hey, welcome back to another video. My name is Kara Michelle and I'm here to help you live your truth. And I'm so excited to dive into this video. So if you are at all like how I used to be and you find yourself constantly overthinking and where you just get pulled into this like dark abyss of thoughts and you end up catching yourself and being like, wait a minute, how did I even get here? That was my life for a long time, and I remember just being fascinated, and I'd start to backtrack my thoughts because I'd be like, whoa, like where did my mind go in order to get all the way over here? Like, how did that even happen? And it was wild. So that was kind of the unknowing beginning of my own awareness journey, which got me to where I am today. But I want to share these 3 things from different coaches, different experts, and these have the power to radically transform your life. So the very first thing you want to do to stop your overthinking is to interrupt the thought pattern. So Dr. Joe Dispenza, if you don't know who he is, he's the OG. He's the guy you want to check out. Definitely. He is so incredible, so inspiring, and he combines the mindset and like the neuroscience and the understanding of the brain and how it works with a little bit of the spiritual side. So he makes it like make more sense for those who are very logical in their thinking. So highly recommend. But one of the things he talks about is using the word change. So it's such a simple word, change. Now, the reason this word is so powerful when you catch yourself overthinking. So you start to go off down this path and a lot of times it just like takes over. Now, if you have the awareness and you realize, wait a minute, I'm getting here, or I'm going in this dark path that doesn't feel good, or I've just spent 45 minutes thinking about a scenario that might not ever happen and overthinking all the possible outcomes, and this isn't fun, I have other things I want to do, use the word change. Change actually connects with your subconscious mind, and it's your subconscious that's creating these paths, that's taking you on this wild goose chase of thoughts and bringing up past experiences and old perceptions of what you think might happen now in the future, right? It's your subconscious mind. So by using the word change, that's actually a word that your subconscious understands and can respond to. And this works because otherwise, if you just continue down that path, or if you try to, I don't know, bring in some other thought or some other word, for example, it might not connect on the subconscious level. It might just be like this quick awareness, this quick logical understanding of like, oh yeah, I'm going this way and this isn't helping. But it doesn't connect deep enough to actually stop the pattern in its tracks. And the word change, as crazy as this sounds, it really does have the power to connect on that deeper level of like, wait a minute, something isn't good here. I need to redirect. I need to change. I need to move elsewhere, take my thoughts elsewhere. So there's also, he talks about the word change, and there's also something called BSFF, or Be Set Free Fast. And it's very similar in terms of what they use to help you connect to your subconscious mind and shift out of overthinking or any kind of negative habit or pattern. So using that word change comes into play, and it's really powerful. So the next time you find yourself overthinking or getting pulled in a direction you don't want to be in, use this word. Say it out loud if you're able to, if you're not around a bunch of people, or just say it in your mind, change, and bring in, what does that mean? What would that look like? And then take that new path or that new direction, okay? Now, what this does, as well as what this next tool does, is it turns the subconscious / unconscious mind conscious. So when you interrupt a pattern by saying the word change, or by doing this bracelet tool I'm going to share with you in a second, when you interrupt that pattern, you are turning your unconscious or subconscious patterns, the things you don't have any control over, you're turning those conscious. You are creating awareness. You are bringing attention and conscious control over your programming. So most people, we spend all of our lives just in that program, running out all the stories from our unconscious or subconscious mind. All these things that we've stored and held on to, we're just letting it play out and dictate how we're thinking, feeling, and seeing the reality around us. By bringing and turning it into the conscious mind, by stopping the thought, by saying change, or by creating a physical connection somehow, then you are actually bringing the conscious awareness online, and it's from the conscious awareness that you can make a change. You can't make any change over your thoughts or your patterns if you're unconscious. Think about it like this. If you are sleepwalking, you can't really make a change. Now, if you're awake, you can make a change. And that's exactly what this is. Most people, if you're in the unconscious patterns or stuck in your subconscious programming, you are literally sleepwalking through life, letting that program dictate everything around you. And this is why it feels so helpless. You can get caught in that victim mentality, which I know I was stuck in for a long time myself, because it's like, why do these things keep happening to me? And like, what's going on here? And I feel so out of control there. But it's because I'm just living from a program. I'm not awake. I'm not aware of what's going on, or I'm not aware of the power that I have in my own life. So turning the subconscious into the conscious is what allows you to take radical responsibility and therefore create the freedom or the major changes that you're looking for in your life. So one of my other favorite tools that helped me do this in so many incredible ways, I used this for my anxiety when it was really bad. I used this for my insecurities and my really negative self-talk. I used this towards body image and, different unworthiness issues that I had around who I am and how I looked and how I showed up in the world. This is the tool. I use it for so many things. And that is the bracelet challenge. And I'll give you a quick overview of it right now, but you can also check out this video here where I dive into it fully and I break it all down so you know exactly what to do and how to use this tool to transform your life. So make sure you check that out after this video. Now, the bracelet challenge is bringing the subconscious, like I just said, it's taking you from that sleepwalking state to the awakened state where now you are aware and you have conscious control over your life. And the reason it works is because it's creating something physical. So you may see there are actually people who promote, or like coaches who share as a little subconscious mind hack, I guess you would call it, having a bracelet or an elastic band, and when you catch yourself in a negative thought or you catch yourself overthinking, you're gonna like snap the band, because that creates a physical response to send the signal to your body of like, wait, stop that, stop, change, right? So change is like a verbal word you can use, like a verbal way to stop the pattern and to bring the conscious awareness online. And the bracelet is like the physical way that you can stop the pattern and bring the conscious online. So both of these work hand in hand. They can be really powerful to use together. And again, like I said, I actually talk a lot more about this bracelet challenge because there's a lot more to it than what I just said. yes, you can do this, but I recommend different things as well as that. So make sure you check out that video because I talk all about it on there, and I don't want to talk for too long today, so I don't want to get into it here. Now, the last part that I really, really want to run home is to respect your energy. And this might be like seeming really weird for me to say that, but when you're overthinking, you're not respecting your energy. You're not respecting your life force, your gifts, your abilities, because you're so busy focused on the past or the future, or focused on all of these things, that you're not actually ever present. You're not actually in a good energy state. You're not feeling balanced, aligned, or whole. You're not feeling like fully capable and strong, right? Because you're so caught up here. And ultimately, that's a really, really big form of like disrespecting yourself or not honoring yourself. And not that I would call it like self-hate, but we want to bring you back into a place of self-love. And so self-love is about honoring yourself. And that means being able to have that control of where is my energy going. So I talk all about that on this video here. I highly recommend checking that out. Ignore the fact that my hair looks crazy, because I look back and I'm like, ooh, that did not look good. But you know, just doing my best sometimes. So the fact that your thoughts are energy, and you are giving energy away with all of those thoughts. Every time you're overthinking or stressed or fueling a really negative thought, you're giving that energy away. Now, how do you achieve your goals? How do you show up fully and accomplish what you're meant to do if you have no energy? And I know for myself, I lived my life for a long time feeling extremely drained because of these thoughts and these thought patterns. I was overthinking so much, constantly stressed, to the point where I felt physically sick all the time and had so much pressure, started to create like chronic pain. Everything was just weighing down on me. I had so much anxiety, all of those things. And that was not conducive to what I meant to do here on this planet. It was not conducive to me showing up fully, me feeling good about myself, or like confident when I take off and do things, right? Because I was so stuck in my head and in those thoughts. So I challenge you to start to think of your thoughts as energy, which again is where that second video with the bad hair comes in handy, because I share a couple quick tips and tricks that allow you to see that and to realize just how powerful your thoughts are. So the takeaway and like the final summary of all of these things is really to realize that the overthinking is not getting you anywhere. And so how can we shift that and use it for us instead of against us? Now, I talk all about this inside my free mindset training, which is in the description box and the comments down below. So make sure you check that out as well and sign up. It's free, it's super powerful, and it's all about reprogramming your subconscious mind so that you can start living out the life of your dreams. Now, like I just shared, your mind is a computer program. Your subconscious is a program. So the more we can understand and shift and reprogram it, the more we can create that change by becoming conscious, becoming awake, becoming aware. Then absolutely everything around us can change in our life from doing that. So that training is going to help you so much. Highly recommend you check it out if you want more support in this. And as always, thank you so much for being here. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn notification bell on. This helps me know that this was helpful for you, and then I can make more videos on this topic. And if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them down below, because I always love hearing from you. And I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.